Hello everybody, it's Demon here. Thank you so much for tuning into Demcast. You're listening to Demons and Dragons, episode 26.
No! Fucking future money! Why? Right, I take their armor. Wait, no, I don't. It's too heavy.
They're not wearing armor.
Idiots!
Archie just looks down and is like, and that is why you are dead.
Do they have driver's licenses?
No.
Damn it!
I grab the guns. All three of them, if they're still there. If there are three of them, right?
I've already taken one.
Oh, then I guess I get two.
Collect the guns up.
And they have anything else in these plastic chips?
Nope.
I take the plastic chips and put them in my bag.
Okay. You have some plastic chips in your bag.
Hopefully those will be worth something to them if they ever show up again, which they probably won't, because the refugees are probably all fucked.
Yes.
Right. So, if any of you were alive, I would be very, very talkative to you about how you and your life is very fucked now. But
Oh, yeah.
you're all dead, so.
Yes. One of them has a giant hole sticking through him. The other guy is filled with shrapnel and have bled out, and the other one was partially devoured.
You guys really died. Like, man, you are not resilient at all.
Archie just stands
Shitty
in and
future.
goes, and
Jeez, people
this
won't
is
even have...
why you learn to swing a weapon instead of using whatever this weird
Hey,
thing.
I mean, it hurt those things, so I guess that's why they had them. They really hurt, like it hurt them without having to worry about their damn skin.
Still could have used a shield.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we take the one back that shot the tiefling and, I don't know, say that it's the price was paid for the tiefling by his sacrifice? I guess.
Sure.
So, want to give me a diplomacy roll?
I can do that if you... I'll assist.
I could do a +3 to that too if you wanted. If that's not good enough.
It's good enough to, you give your people the dead body of the person who murdered this guy, and,
Also, the refugees will not be coming. So, that's a thing.
Wait, refugees?
He doesn't say that because they
The
don't
boat
know
just
about
showed
it.
up.
Wait, they did?
Archie just whacked him on the back of the head with the back of his axe. He's like, shut up.
Should we lie to these people?
They know nothing about refugees.
You lot have as little control over your clan here as I've ever seen. Let's not instigate anything.
Hey. It's not lying if we never told them in the first place.
I think we've already tipped them off.
Well,
Yes,
yeah,
I think-
because somebody can't keep their mouth shut.
I think the thief has taken leave of everything that makes sense.
I'm super confused here.
He's talking nonsense. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, but the refugees just showed up in the boat.
How the hell did...
Why didn't you let him talk?
Where the fuck did they come from?
What?
Right, so, let's go help
The ones
those
from-
refugees.
River's End,
Come on, you people.
tsunami, took out a good portion of the city.
Why did I never hear about this?
Did you not get a notice?
Why the
No.
fuck did you go to a portal?
Portal?
Right, so,
Wrong
portal.
so those three guys with guns, they had some spooky, whatever they were. Like you see, I have like a couple now. They're dead. They were killed. They had like this portal up at that rock up there. They got killed by some shit that came out of it. Then we stabbed those things to death, sort of.
Archie's head is just sinking further and further into his hands.
Okay.
It's going off.
I take an hour, and I cast Speak with Dead, and we talk to the dead douche, the dead guy, and try to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Okay.
All right. Let's do this.
Sounds good. I like that. So here's the thing. Do you know how when you cast spells, it feels nice and warm, and you can feel your goddess through it? Well, now it's really mechanical and empty.
Makes sense.
Still works.
Damn clerics.
So like what?
So-
Are there no more clerics anymore? Like future cleric? Like you can no longer become a cleric? I mean,
Hey,
So
it's because your god abandoned you.
that's a good question for gods or
When
cleric people.
when we get done with this, I want to go look through all the notes that Maybell got, see if they all
Right,
say the
so-
same thing.
Okay.
I say to the, but like, is it a ghost or is it just his head speaking?
Yeah, I want to know what spell is this so I can look it up.
I have to find it. I linked it the other day in Skype.
I know you did, but I don't
Lost.
remember what it said. I think it was like vague and cryptic stuffs. But it's a cleric spell, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's commune with the dead.
Level 2?
2 or 3.
It's probably speak with dead, which is literally just pretty much. It gives vague hints as to what it knew.
It just tells us things instead of unless asking questions.
Yeah, well, you get to ask it questions and it just answers.
I just linked it.
Alright, you grant a semblance of life to a corpse, allowing it to answer questions.
The creature
you may
would
ask
not have
its-
opposed us, so it's going to be a little bit more nice.
1 question per 2 caster levels.
And your caster level is
5.
so that's
So-
2 questions.
2 questions.
Does extend spell work with that, or is that just a minute? That won't make it last any long, or that won't double that, will it?
How does extend spell read?
Yeah, you have to give me a minute on that one.
Corpse.
I think Extend Spell would give you
Let's say
a
it's
longer
6.
time to ask the questions, but I doubt it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be pretty honest with you.
All right, so I will ask the first question, and then you all get a question. All right.
Answers are brief, cryptic, or repetitive.
Which means the
Okay.
repetitive answers could be like just the simple answer, but it gives you
Yeah.
what you need. All right, so I
He's
asked.
probably not going to be cryptic.
So I ask, with what you know, do you think that your people are gone?
Yes.
That's a shame. All right. So that's a shame. Looks like you weren't able to help them after all.
way to be a dick.
And you tried. You just didn't bring any armor. Good job. All right, everybody else, you get a question? I'm gonna go see if I can pawn this shit off. So I'm gonna roll a praise to see what this shit is worth to people.
Okay, what is it?
A praise, and I have
No. What is the item?
the rifles and the plastic chips.
Okay.
So let's roll a praise.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the other question we will ask the corpse will be. Yes! Arkry's not in... You know, Arkry is really not... Well, it's not okay with this. This is weird.
Talking to
Okay.
people.
The guns are very interesting, very intricate, and they do that magical energy damage. Do you know how it works?
If they're magic items, I could raise the DC by 5 in order to find out what magic they have.
Okay. They're not magical items.
Damn! I wouldn't know how it works then, I believe, unless I took a while to just sit there and look at it.
Okay, do you want to do that?
Yeah, sure, but the chips, are they worth anything? Are they cool? Do they flash?
Are they credit cards out again? Credit cards.
They're somewhere between a credit card and an SD card.
This is bullshit.
We can't use them.
You might be able to swindle
I can sell them as
some
trinkets.
guy to give him, a couple gold.
You just look like they're little handcrafty trinkets, and they're kind of cool, and they shine.
They feel weird.
Good pizza. Oh my god.
You could probably convince somebody it's a gun that shoots rapid fire. So that would give you thousands of golds for those type of things, if you can figure out how it works.
All right, so I try to use the guns. I just pointed at like a freaking hay bale or something, and like I try to use it like I
Why
saw
not
the
the ground?
Well,
Okay.
the ground.
Nothing happens.
There's no trigger mechanism.
There's a trigger mechanism.
I pull the trigger.
It won't pull.
Damn. Is there a safety?
You can find a button, and when you do that, this thing opens up, and there's these little silvery doodad things in it.
Do the chips look like they have anything in common with the silvery doodads?
Nope.
I was thinking like reloading or something. I pressed the button again to close it up.
It closes.
Is there any more buttons on it?
Nope.
I go back to the body, put the gun in the body's hand, and make the body pull the trigger.
Okay. Did you get that gun from that body?
Yes.
Okay, it fires.
Damn! I need to cut off his hand. Wait, I actually see if his glove is doing the thing.
He's not wearing gloves.
Fuck. Does he have any sort of anything else on him that we haven't taken yet?
Not really, no.
Fuck.
Unless you
implant.
Unless he left his clothing.
Fuck, it's an implant. All right, so time to take these apart and sell them.
Okay. You find a guy named Sid. He'll give you 10 gold for one of them, just because it's interesting.
Sid.
He'll take it apart for you.
All right, if you know what, fine, whatever. I can't use it. We'd have to I'd have to carry a hand around, or possibly even lug a corpse around in order to fire this thing. So, I think I will just give this to you. You will give me 10 gold, and if you find anything interesting about it, or make it able to fire, tell me.
Sure. I'm sure it's pretty simple here. I'll just take it apart and...
Good luck. I'm stepping far
I'm
away.
expecting to hear an explosion.
I
in the next
step
few
far,
weeks.
far
No.
away.
Sid is really good at what he does.
I
Sid and
I'm
Mize got my
expecting to hear
construct running,
explosion.
so...
Okay.
I see that. That's good. Anyway, I step far back as he prepares to tinker with. I also tell him where the button is to open it up before I
Okay.
back the fuck up.
Yes. He starts taking this thing apart. I have no idea what the fuck this shit is.
Me either. So good luck.
Okay.
Thanks for the money. I actually have another one if you want it.
I think one's good enough. I'll get a hold of you again if I break this one beyond repair.
All right. Try not to
Which
explode.
he will.
Oh yeah, he's totally gonna mess that thing up. You still have a second question for this guy.
I left that to everybody else.
I don't really know.
I know that what he said means that we should not pursue anybody because he knows that they're lost. It's a lost cause.
Could we ask him how they intended to arrive from, and or where they intended to arrive
To bring
from?
the refugees from? You can do that, of course.
You kind of already did ask them where the refugees were coming from, and you gave you that something section whatever type thing.
Ask him why they were coming from. It was their, whatever that event that happened. Was that the same event, maybe?
Okay, so what exactly is the question?
I don't
He's
know.
asking them if the things that came out were the things that made it were they the reason were they part of the reason that they had to evacuate?
Or what do you call it? The people that showed up already, the ones that are here, did they said a reason why they showed up. Ask him if that was the reason why they were supposed to be coming here, or...
Oh, because of the big black things that came out and tried to murder everybody?
Black and red things.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so you ask him if that's what they were trying to escape. And he says, the Nagi have taken over the world. There was only 200 of us left.
All right. So, I say,
on.
well, that's a shame. Now you
At this
rest.
point, Keanu would panic.
As long as that portal never opens again,
There's a
you may
stupid
rest.
worm in the ground!
One of them's growing here.
Yeah, and that's your
fine.
fault, not mine.
You're helping. And Aku just points to him, what?
I'll help until I see that I cannot help. And in that case, I shall run far, far away and find another, and go out, I don't know, ask a mage to spirit me away somewhere. I don't know. Elemental plane of something, I don't know.
Aku just looks at him like, I can send you to the ethereal plane anytime you wish.
Oh, cool. I don't get to die. I'll get spooked to death.
Can I use my engineering to be able
You
to
can
potentially
think.
figure it out? The gun out?
You could figure out how to open it and take it apart with your engineering.
Right, so you guys look like you need a bookkeeper. I take out a notebook that I stole or something. I just picked it up off of someone's desk. It was empty.
It
So-
wouldn't be enough to actually get it to work, though.
Let's begin.
No.
We need to make a count of how much we have and what's in the treasury, if you have one, and how much you have been, well, Raven, whatever his name is willing to share with you. Because we are going to need to do a lot of work. And if you aren't willing to tell me all this stuff, I can just go. I can leave.
Main screen shows you all your basic information.
Aku's gonna just chime in again. He's gonna go, I don't think telling the thief
So,
exactly how much gold and things we have is an advisable idea.
Ernie, are you else going to do it? You guys seem really disorganized.
Well, I cannot disagree
There is a
with what I'm
method to our madness. We haven't found it yet.
Bullshit. Yeah. Roll bluff, you dumbass.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Alright, my perception.
I think my tip.
I don't think you can I don't think you can literally see through bullshit.
Damn.
I don't believe.
While that might be true, Magnus, it's a stupid idea.
Oh dear.
You need to organize a town, not have a freaking country of freaking insanity.
That's...
Insanity's how we roll.
Oh my god. Are you trying to make me give up on you people?
What's life without some insanity?
Excuse me. Hello. Can I ask you groups questions?
Go ahead.
Oh,
Okay.
Is it a Mary?
No, this is a small girl. Probably a good 16 years of age, dressed in it's kind of an orange Asian-y type dress type thing with pants and boots. Has a nice short sword, big flame emblem on the front of her
Holy
thing.
shit.
Brown hair, dark skin, kind of Asian eyes. I'm looking for leaders of this town. Do you know where I can find Yes?
I know it's going to be surprising and really disappointing, but you're looking at them.
Okay, I'm gonna actually. Can I throw a snowball at him?
Akri's already considered shield back.
Is this a thematic snowball or a damaging snowball?
At this point, I think it might be a damage, but like not too damaging, but it might be a damaging snowball.
You can't control how much damage it does, man.
Well, then she won't.
Ak-
Oh, no, wait, that's not it.
I just literally dodge it. I can tell when those are coming.
Bullshit!
I don't have to roll bluff.
What?
Uncanny dodge, my friend.
So wait, who is in charge here? Yes?
I sort of circle my hand around this whole group. Him.
Okay, where is good place for Dragon Shrine?
Oh! So,
Go.
Dragon Shrine.
Here we go.
I am not familiar with this place, so you'll have to ask them. But I am excited.
Dragon Shrine can go way over there by the river.
Over by river, like near entrance to city?
No, the other side of the river.
Dude, you need to not disrespect the dragon, because if you
I'm
do,
just
we're
saying,
going to die.
do I, knowing Akri's background, do I recognize any part of this?
Yes. In fact, I'm surprised because Kinu's usually the first person that goes, oh, do I know this person?
Kinu sort of knows what's going on because she was there for how long?
Yes. So why don't you guys give me local checks?
I don't have it.
Man,
I don't have it.
would let you know.
Actually, no, I think I do.
If you don't have it, it's intelligence.
Yeah, just...
I
that's
actually
plus
do,
20.
so.
You get more information based off your former whatnot.
Fuck.
10. Break even.
This ain't fair.
So what I've got going on is that, this is just an educated guess, but a dragon wants to make this town a tributary?
Not quite.
Hemlock, you got here via the Empire of Flame, right?
Yeah. Oh, yes. I understand now.
Okay. This is an Empire of Flame person. Everybody can realize that. Kino, this is definitely a Fire Islander.
Right, so, bad news is, we're going to be attacked in 3 months, so this place might not be here.
Akri's gonna draw his axe. And he's just gonna start spinning in his hand.
Whoa. Let's not make her angry. They're very scary people.
Seriously, if you guys...
But
take
what about
enemies
that Dragon
with
Shrine?
the
We can
Empire
put
of
it-
Flame, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
You will not be leaving, and neither will I. There will be a certain person that will be going back in pieces. You've got a lot of nerve coming here.
I am very confused. What's his problem?
I don't understand what these guys are saying, so I'm just going to step back.
Akri's just going
I start
to...
looking for an escape route.
Akri's just gonna stand there. Not very happy with the situation. Just kind of gritting his teeth a lot more.
You seem very agitated by my presence. Do you not like Akarash?
Alright, now Akri just looks up and down and says, I have certain disagreements.
Oh. Are you from Bidrus?
He just looked... Did he dirty break again?
No, you can't be from Bidrus because you're tiefling. You're not Bidrus.
Kinu would start giggling a little bit.
It's just like, you seem to have possibly worked out part of my dislike of most, but I have not had the best run-in with, your gods.
Dragon God, sort of.
And what problems you have with Akaresh?
None specifically, just all deities.
I care nothing about all the other deities.
Well, he's a godless.
Only my
bastard.
master Akaresh.
He's a godless bastard. I point towards him. He's a godless bastard who doesn't like anybody. And considering all the gods are, from what I've been hearing, kind of just abandoning this place, like this realm, sort of.
Akaresh would never abandon his children.
I'm not going to say anything about that. Agarash, I don't want to step on any toes. No, it's just a lot of the other gods have just been going away.
Perhaps people should not worship gods who hide in the heavens.
Perhaps.
About that dragon shrine, on the other side of the river, on the other side of town.
You want me to put Dragon Shrine on other side of the river, outside of town?
Yeah, so it's looking over the town, protecting us.
I think
other
maybe
side
you
of
not
wall.
realize purpose of Dragon Shrine.
I booked it! That's basically a book check to say that I'm not trying to say I don't want this thing in my town.
Okay.
Just like
So,
it's over.
what exactly are you trying to bluff?
So I'm trying to make it so like this is the map, right? So I want it like over here, like
Use
over
hold
here,
stick. Yeah.
like over here. So it's looking over the town and not in the middle.
What happened was...
But really, I don't care if it's looking at all over. I just don't want it in the town because I want them to conquer us.
Understand that you guys are gonna be opposing the Empire of Flame.
Not really. See, they can build their shrine. It's just over here.
You don't understand what they're trying to do.
Currently I don't. But...
She just turns and walks away.
Uh-oh.
Right, so, Miss, do they just make enemies with the Empire of Flame?
Which is weird because two of you got here via the Empire of Flame.
Yeah.
Miss?
What is problem now? Huh?
Are you, like, angry at them?
They're kind of like asshole, yes?
Yes,
I
very.
wasn't even being an asshole. I was being as nice as possible.
Very not smart.
This is just Archery in a nutshell, who just does not.
What is going to be the Empire of Flame's response to them not doing this?
What do you mean? I'm just building the... Fine, whatever.
The Empire of Flame is not coming up here, if that is exactly what you're asking. I'm not exactly sure what your problems is. We generally have good trades with the Freelands. I was told they wanted casters up here, so I came up here after tsunami hit the river's end. So, yeah, you'll find someplace else.
Guys, what are you doing?
Archery just
Why?
doesn't like gods. He just doesn't.
I'm
didn't
gonna
even
say
she
I'm all
can't
for
build
this.
it. I want the thing to look over the town. What's wrong with that?
I'm all for this being in the town. I don't mind, but of course these people are just saying no.
Whatever, let Dryas deal with it. She's like, whatever, yeah, she's literally just, whatever, let Dryas deal with it. I don't care.
Okay. I
Right,
guess
So
have
I
them
guess I
see if
could
they can
do
put up by Raven-Hold. Then, will that suit them? Raven-Hold don't seem to care about religion.
Okay. So you'll go talk to Raven-Hold. With a 10 on your knowledge roll, I'm going to just let this go. So, what should you guys would like to do for a little while?
First off, I'm going to tell everyone that they're fucking insane.
I think you've pretty well done that.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
going
it
to
is good.
reiterate
Find
it.
someplace.
You
Archery
all
doesn't care where
fucking
she's from.
insane,
She's
and
trying
I'm
to
going
set up
to
a
get yourselves
shrine.
killed. Use common sense. He's like pointing at his head. This is something you need to use.
considering we've been here for 3 months, we don't know this area, this town. This town was being built up from ground. The only thing that was here was the keep. So, I mean, pretty much some of the walls, but
Have you
we don't
drafted
know.
a militia yet?
Do what?
Have you drafted a militia yet?
No, that's what we're working on the walls. We have Lies, she's working on some magical defense, and we have another wizard that's
Oh, yeah.
working
I
on
forgot.
another magical defense.
He did show up.
Yeah, he's supposed to be working on magical defense to place around the outside walls to help defend against them.
He's a Samasarin guy.
Yeah.
So-
Blue, kind of watery, crystal-y
I
type.
guess we can just start with the bookkeeping. So we should do that. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of money, but you're not going to know where it is and what you actually have it in. If it's like some other currency or something, you have to convert it, all that sort of stuff. And it's just you need to do this. If you want to run a town or a kingdom or any sort of that stuff.
Okay, well, we have those credit cards you have. How much
These?
is on those?
I don't know. How about you check? I toss one at him. Like, this, towards his face.
Well, send me your cell phone, too.
So you guys going to do anything productive?
I'm
we're
asking
supposed
these
to
guys
be-
to do something productive.
I mean, Akri will just use the time to help out with building and things,
Okay.
dragging stuff around.
Is anyone going to let me
When you're talking about bookkeeping, are you talking about for the city or for their personal finances?
both?
Okay.
Yeah. Both the total of gold the entire party holds for the purpose of, gathering magic items to bolster the entire strength of the party, and of course used as course of a bargaining chip for anything. And that's the total of gold that the party currently has. Yeah, I will, as a show of good faith, Hemlock will throw his 398 gold pieces onto it as well. So that will increase it up to 14,000-ish. Just do that here, do the math here.
Okay.
You could use roll to just do regular math. Yeah, we have that much gold in the town, or the player treasury. That is a lot of gold that you people have. So, what are you going to do with it?
We've just been building up the town right now.
Alright, so what are we going to put into expenses for equipment? We should start working on some outside endeavors, start getting a feel for the land, scouts, that sort of thing, so we know what we're up against. Probably try to find out when that, orcs, goblins?
We're supposed to know. It's like 60 days now-ish, isn't it?
At your current moment of speaking, it is 90 days until orc invasion.
Right, so we should probably try to gauge the size of the orc invasion to see whether we should just abandon the place or fight.
That would be... We should probably have you talk... Or get... What's his name over here, then?
Alright,
Seras.
let's...
Lord Seras Raven-Hold, right?
Yeah, he knows most of this. He's been helping us through most of it.
That's grand, and I will have to help you A lot more than he is.
So, this would be another great check for both Hemlock and Acri. If you want to give me your local knowledge checks.
All right.
Or intelligence if you do not have it.
Oh, there's mine.
Acri is intelligence?
Yep.
Okay, you got nothing. Hemlock, you've obviously heard this phrase from your friend up on the airship. The Raven-Holds control everything, and they let everybody else think they're controlling shit.
You guys... I've got to say, you are probably being manipulated by the Raven-Holds. Just saying.
Kino is. I don't know about
just
me,
shrug.
though.
What about me?
Akri just shrugs his shoulders and is like, well, if I get to fight a bunch of things, I'm not too...
Well, what about me? I heard Keanu is.
Being manipulated by the Raven-Hold guy.
I'm not being manipulated. What?
Saren, or whatever his name is.
Seras.
That old douche.
When was I being manipulated?
You're manipulated by everybody. Go up and give you a handshake, and you'll give over a god.
At least I don't murder innocent skeletons and burn down churches, because they're not in my god.
Meh. There's not a god there anymore, so it doesn't matter.
What does that sound?
My dog's dumb.
Sounds like either a dog's pissed off or somebody's squeaking.
My dog is jealous, so...
Yeah, Akri's just like, and this is why we don't need deities. Because you lot just keep burning everything down.
And we need to go talk to the river, the nymphs. Or try to.
You also did want to go either speak to Maybell or go look at her scrolls, right?
Yeah, I want to see if she'll let me look at the scrolls.
All right, do you want to do that now?
Yeah.
Okay. You can go to their storefront area place. She is not there. Serene is.
Ask where she is, if she's near.
Okay. I honestly haven't seen Maybell since she got that package over there.
Is the package still here?
Still there. Sitting in the corner, completely untouched.
Okay. I'm going to go look at it then.
Okay. Basically, it's the same scroll you got, only different gods.
So pretty much every god, since she was dabbling in all of them, looking at all of them, essentially, all of the gods mailed her and said later.
Yeah, basically, she got a bunch of scrolls by a bunch of different gods.
Do I know about the gods? Even though
Everything
like which gods there are, even though I don't have any knowledge religion?
there is the prime deities, and then there's the secondary. Let's see.
I take a look at these scrolls and see how many of these gods I can cross off.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hold on. It's 3, 6. Okay, it's the 6, the 8, and the others. Essentially, it's there's 6 prime essences, prime entities.
Big ones. The big ones.
Yeah, the big ones.
And then there's 8 little ones.
There's 8 smaller ones, and then there's everybody else. Shaylin is an everybody else.
All right. But they're... Wait, what?
Shaylin, which is Dryas' god, is one of the everybody else. It's the lower deity.
So how many deities do I cross off of this mail list?
Okay. There's probably about 18 in here.
Wow, you guys are fucked.
Akri's just going to start smirking in the corner.
Okay. You do not find any of the prime entities.
Right, so
They're
it
not
looks,
in this list.
looks like the big one, and in the second, I find some secondaries, or all the secondaries.
You do find some of the secondaries saying goodbye.
All right, so some of the secondaries are gone, none of the primes are gone, and a lot of the other guys are gone.
Yeah.
And
Right.
that's just assuming that she was dabbling in them. 'Cause
That's
it's
exactly.
just specifically, it doesn't mean that they're not gone. It's just that
The
maybe
gods-
she wasn't just looking into them.
The gods in this pile range from neutral to good. There's no evil deities in here.
Right. Frick. Okay. All right, so let's see, what else do I have on my person other than these shitty plastic chips? Rope,
What's a good skill?
thieves' tools, thieves' ring.
Hey, Keanu, you want to roll me a perception
Once I
and a
get,
diplomacy?
once I get done looking at the scroll, then I notice they're all pretty much the same thing. I was gonna go try to find her too.
Okay. You want to give me a diplomacy?
+3 if I would have cast my spells.
Okay. Between you guys, you can figure out that she went over towards the, your temple there, Dryas, which is really now just a slab of stone with a pile of rocks off to the side.
The one that I was trying to build.
Yeah. The one that was originally the temple to the Silent Sister.
Okay. We'll go over there and
And you find her. She is sitting on the empty stone slab, slumped over, crying.
I guess console her. Since you really can't ask what's wrong, and you kind of really know anyway, so.
Okay. Who's consoling her?
Well, I don't know. I figured I would, and I don't know, probably Keanu would too.
Okay. Doing anything special, or are you just trying to get by on a diplomacy check?
I don't know, sit down next to her. Try to comfort her? I don't know. Then stick a tongue in her ear? No.
God. There you go. Kino can give her a hug. To give you a hug back. Everything's in silence because she can't speak. So, after you're doing this, you guys want to go see Raven-Hold?
Sure.
Okay.
You can do that.
You're going to find him up by his food tower where he has a large campsite set up. Elise would try to stay with her. Okay. Sounds good. So Keena's going to stay there and comfort the Oracle. You guys arrive at Raven-Hold's camp. You asked to see him then? That leads you into a large tent table where he is hosting his fellow noble, whose name is written down somewhere but not right in front of me. Valdar. Master Dryas. Who's your friends?
Hi.
Newer people. The fox let him in, and I guess we have to keep him for now. No.
Hey.
Reginald will speak up for Hemlock. Oh, that's Hemlock. He's a good guy. Let him in. Let him in. Let him in.
Yeah. I was...
Seras, you got anything to drink? Seras will begrudgingly open a cabinet to pull out drinks.
Now this part, Archie is incredibly intrigued by. Actually, do you know what? Here, Archie's going to motion and says, no friend, this I have better. And he pulls 2 bottles out of his bag and sits them down. Goes, there, some proper Lindor mead. That's the stuff you'll be looking for.
Yeah. He'll pour glasses of them.
I don't drink.
Okay, he won't pour you a glass.
And it's like, more for me.
Cheers, mate, says Reginald Valdar. So, what can I do for you, Master Dryas and company?
He's wanting to help build the town, and he has lots of questions, and you have lots of answers, and it's better to get it straight from the horse's mouth than to second-hand it. So I thought to introduce you.
Oh, very good. Shoot.
I have a couple of questions. I have, after seeing this group of motley, well, sorry to say it, motley idiots is in, I have decided to try and bookkeep for these people.
Okay. That's up to them, I think.
I haven't really heard any objections, and maybe one of them agreed, so I'm going to have to ask them to finally, acknowledge my question. Can I bookkeep for you people?
So wait, are you asking the bookkeep their personal finances, or are you talking about the city as a general?
Both.
Okay. I can't tell you anything about their personal finances.
They've already told me about their personal finances.
Okay. I do have my own personal bookkeeper that is well-vetted bookkeeping for the city.
All right. That's good, then. For a second there, I thought those idiots were in charge of it.
Oh, no. The number crunching should be left to people who dedicate their lives to such.
I mean, I have to. It's just a sort of side thing. Seeing as all I pick, what all I pick up.
Well, since we're all here, we might as well have a meeting. Where's Kino?
I don't know.
He's with Maybell. She was upset about the update with the gods fiasco.
Yes. My information says that a whole shit ton of the clergy just suddenly disappeared.
Yes, looks like the gods are pretty much abandoning the place.
Yes. We're probably all doomed. Regardless. Well, if everyone is here except for Kinu, let's have a meeting. If that's all right with you, Master Dryas and Mr. Valdar.
Okay, but I guess we won't do anything big because of the absences.
Oh, no. It's not going to be anything different than per usual. Just a little bit more formal. So we got one food tower that is up and running now. We expect to have food coming out of it next month. That should produce some income.
Another one, or?
No, the first one. The crops are finally about ready to go.
Okay.
The other ones have been rebuilt, and we are looking for people to house them.
Okay, so how many how many of them are good? Just need to be, like, how many of them have been rebuilt out of the 5?
4. That 5th one's in terrible condition.
Okay. And it just, we just need to get people to plan on them, essentially?
Yeah.
Okay.
Current amount of people roughly is around 100. We just got a whole load of refugees from River's End. There was a tsunami that took out some... It's mostly property damage. There wasn't a lot of loss of life, so quite a few displaced people. Alfred has done a nice job setting up a little store that's producing some tax revenue. And really that's all where we stand at the moment. We did manage to flood the canal system, which will give us an additional barrier. We have a goblin smithery coming in. That should be good for producing large quantities of mundane weapons.
Good.
Which is very much necessary. We're going to need to get people up here to train people to,
Fight.
Yeah.
Do we have an estimate on how big the force that is coming is going to be?
Well, it's generally roughly around 200 orcs.
That's
The good news...
surprising. I expected a lot more.
The good news is they split into 2 different groups, generally, when they're performing their raids.
So we can try and help take care of one, and you most of your forces can help take care of the other.
My forces?
Well, the forces that we're going to have. Hopefully.
We're going to have some people who generally work in mines or cut down trees try to learn how to use a spear.
Yeah. It's not going to be too good.
No. Next spring might be better. My biggest concern is Glees Grossen. He is a tribal warlord that leads this group of orcs.
Yeah.
He's a half-orc who tends to be very ruthless, and we still don't know if he's going to be riding with the northern group or the southern group. I'd say, God's willing, he's going with the northern group, but I guess that doesn't hold anymore.
That's a shame.
Any suggestions for things we should probably do before they show up?
Are we combing the refugees? Any of them willing to stay? Any of them can fight? Any of them can farm? Maybe? Put them in the places to farm?
Yes, I'm sure we'll get some people here. Nobody's really accounted for as they just showed up this morning.
Yeah.
Yes, this is quite an issue we're going to have.
I'm sorry, what was your name? He points at Akari.
We have yet to meet. Akria Elias.
Okay, Seras Raven-Hold, Warden of the Northwest, and Hemlock, he said, right?
Yes.
Forgive me for the proper introductions, or lack of proper introductions.
That's fine.
Of course, this here is a old friend of mine, Reginald Valdar,
Yes.
House Valdar. He's up here. He's going to be putting in a brothel for us.
I don't see how that... I mean, for sure, income probably help.
Yes.
Morale?
Yeah.
Afraid our male to female ratio's a bit off.
Uh-huh.
Yes, this orc attack is going to be a struggle, but should not be too difficult at best. I would make a suggestion. What do you think would be the most difficult way to get into the city?
Most difficult way to get into the city would be up and over the walls.
I would not put it, knowing what clansmen are like, I would not put it past them to try that. Especially the feats of stupidity, usually, are not too, usually seen more as a badge of honour, you might say.
Yes. I've used that to my advantage this last time they came through. So, we got magical wards and alarms to go around most of the keep. I've got a guy working on that, Alexius, or Exilius? I can never pronounce that guy's name.
Exilus?
Exilus, yeah. You met him?
I don't know if I had or not.
Well,
Sure.
he's one of our court wizards from River's End. He's up here on loan.
I'd like to talk about that with him. Eventually. When we have time.
Well, that's great for notification in case they try to sneak up on us. It's not going to help to actually drive them back so much. We're having the northern and the southwestern gate filled with rubble, so they can't just walk through the gates there. We're trying to reinforce the western gate and fix the bars on the eastern gates. The other one's flooded. We're going to have to deal with that, too. We got roughly 90 days.
It's some time. It'll have to work.
Well, I guess we will have to just pick up the pace.
Yes. Well, that's all I got. Any other questions?
Oh, have any sort of groups established themselves in the quote-unquote town we have so far?
Not really. I got some miners and some people that were building buildings.
No thieves yet?
Not that I'm aware of.
Right.
I've got my spies watching out for that.
Right then. I shall establish a thieves guild.
Do you say that out loud?
What?
Just stairs and walk down.
Smack him on the back of the head.
I'm joking, of course.
Yes.
It's what you hired before. Well, he did.
Ha! That's true. I will totally vouch it. Reginald Valdar will vouch for your character. You are an awesome person according to him.
Thank you, Reginald. Regardless, I pride myself as a very stealthy person and very good at, working this. He sort of points at the ring on his finger.
One more thing. Master Dryas, your group went in and looked into these people that showed up momentarily?
Oh, yes, those people. I will tell you all about them. Right.
Yeah.
Bad thing is they're all dead. Another bad thing is apparently they had some sort of portal.
More portals.
Yes, they had some sort of portal where they were coming from another dimension, another timeline. I don't know. That's why they had those weapons. Regardless, I have one of those weapons back here, right here, if you like it. I can't use it, and it can't be used without the corpse of that one
Yeah,
man.
you sold one to my nephew-in-law.
Yes, of course. Why not?
It's hard to keep Sid focused on certain things.
Anyway,
Yes.
you want this other weapon? It can't be used without the corpse of that man. I think it's something to do with something inside of him.
I have no use for it.
All right, then. I'll keep it. Right. So, let me see here. Yes, there was a portal. Some creatures came out. All of them were killed, even with our efforts to prevent that. And then we killed them both, but apparently they vomited up some sort of worm. One of the worms burrowed into the ground. The other one was killed.
That sounds like a great omen.
Yes, I have a very bad feeling about this entire place.
I'll send one of my scouts to watch that area, as apparently portals are a thing there now.
I think they've been a thing there.
Any other business?
I think that's it. Oh, other than, what was it? You were looking for someone, I think? No, wait, no.
Oh. Ask him if he knows anything about the water nymphs.
Oh, alright. What do you know about the water nymphs?
There's plenty of nymphs that run around this area. I have not had the good fortune to speak to any of them.
Okay.
They used to live in this city, apparently.
Okay. I was just wondering, we're going to try to, or at least I'm going to go try to find some. I was just wondering if you knew them. Save me some time.
Regardless, I will try to help these people out and keep them from getting killed by traps and the like.
That sounds very good.
It's my expertise, finding traps and then disarming them. Mostly disarming them.
Yes, well, don't disarm the ones that we put up.
Of course.
You can have Lies show you where they're at.
I will probably go do that right now.
Very well.
Thank you for the time. I will
Yes.
walk off.
Have fun. Okay, you guys leave?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I make a beeline to them to show me the
You want to go speak to Lies?
yes.
We'll find her the place where you kind of met up in the beginning.
Yeah.
That little back quarter area. You open the door, you walk in. It's getting late by now. She is sitting at a desk. This is a big stone desk. Little pockets and stuff in it.
And they are
Okay. So Lies is this little tiefling girl. Looks very human. She does have red irises and little tiny horns, very human-colored skin, whatnot. She's got some type of magical circle type thing, and she's like throwing things into it, and everything combusts into flames as she does this. And she kind of like looks up, slightly annoyed when you open her door.
Excuse me. I am one of the new arrivals. I need to know where the traps are.
And why would you need to know where the traps are?
So I don't disarm them when I find them.
Fine. She'll pack up her shit and take you for a walk.
All right. Let's see. I sort of just tinker with the ring on my finger a little bit.
Okay. She also has a ring on her finger. She does not tinker with it.
My ring is special,
So is hers.
but probably in a different way.
Yes. Dryas.
Yeah?
You're not Dryas.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
You wanted to speak to the Samerson guy.
It didn't have to be now. I was wanting to do try to get a treaty with the water nymphs. I just wanted to make sure, eventually, to see if I could convince him to not leave, like to eventually make this more permanent.
Ah, I see.
So,
How do you propose making a treaty with the water nymphs?
I don't know.
How do you
Diplomacy,
propose finding them?
a water site or whatever it was called.
You can
Look
go by
in
the
the
river.
water and try to hopefully I see him.
All right. This is going to take some time. So we should
Riverside.
fast forward a month. So is everybody leaving at this moment?
Yeah, I will probably head off.
Okay.
I don't have anywhere to be till 7.
I got somewhere to be at 5, so I only have another hour anyway.
All right. So I guess we're going to stop or something?
I guess so. I'm going to do this. As you guys are walking around, I'm going to say it's a couple days later, maybe a week later. Let's just do a fast forward a month, and we'll pick it up there. Somebody comes in screaming that there's people being attacked by shadows.
Oh, son of a... Damn it. Shadows?
Yeah.